Hey YouTube family, welcome back and welcome into those tuning in for the first time. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Venus. I go by Venus here on the YouTube tarot community, and I'll be your reader for the duration of this video. Since it has been a long time since I last posted, I just wanted to quickly catch y'all up, give you guys a few updates. It'll only take a few minutes, but if you want to skip this portion, I understand. I'll put a timestamp in the comments below, okay? But for those of you who are listening through this, thank you. And I just wanted to say, first off, I know a lot of you have been, reaching out to me, wondering if I'm doing okay, if I've been all right. I was gone for a pretty long time, and I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much. You don't know how much it means to me. I mean, some of you were like mentioning that you were keeping me in your prayers. Y'all were being so kind and like showing support and love and just being always encouraging. So I truly appreciate that. It means a lot. These past few months have been a little rough, not gonna lie. But it is what it is. We just keep moving, we just keep going. But with that being said, I am open and accepting private readings now. I have a bunch of options to choose from, as I'm trying to make it more affordable and accessible for everyone. So it really just is a matter of what you want and booking, okay? My booking does fill up quite fast, so it's one thing to look out for. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate. I'll try to respond to all inquiries, and all the links and info to that will be in the description box if you're interested. Next, if private readings aren't an option for you, don't worry. Moving forward, I have been trying to make my videos a bit more helpful and a bit more coaching almost in nature. But I personally use tarot to, help heal myself and to help progress. I think that's the main thing I use tarot for. I'm not really interested in knowing the tea. I'm more interested in, how can I put myself into alignment? How can I grow and evolve and learn, right? So with that being said, that's something that I kind of wanted to give back to y'all. Instead of just spilling the tea, I will have an advice / journaling / reflection portion at the end of all these readings. This first batch of readings, they're going to be kind of not too fully fledged out. It's me kind of just feeling the waters for it. I'm sure I'm going to develop a way better system. But do keep a pen and paper and or notepad handy if you want to take notes and get in on that and actually participate on that. That'd be really cool, and I would love to hear your guys' progress and all that good stuff. So that was about all I had to say. Before the reading starts, every round of videos I like to get y'all together and help raise good vibrations, generate positive energy, right? So the last set of videos we focused on love energy and generating more of that. So we had the family down in the comments below make a list of 3 or more things that they love. So here are a few shout outs to those who commented. We have Jennifer right here saying, I love these 3 things. I love the fact that I'm living life, that I get a chance to be on earth, to learn and love. I love people and the ones especially that share their energy with me. And I love opportunities that life can bring each new day. Really beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Jennifer. We have Delisa here as well, and they said 3 things I love: peace, nature, my animals, trees, grass, earth, my family, smiling. Really beautiful. Thank you, Delisa, for participating and telling us what you loved. And we have Melissa as well, another shout out. They said, I love eating fresh flowers from the wild rosemary plant. I love herbal healing teas, and I love the sunrise. So these were all really beautiful. I'll shout out more people every single round of videos. I really love and enjoy reading all of these. A lot of these actually did make me feel better. So shoot, like maybe scroll down through those comments and read those and see what you could be grateful for as well. It's kind of just like reading back affirmations, but anyways, those were the shout outs. And so for this set of videos, there is currently a lot of fear and lack mindset in the collective. I mean, you can feel it, you know it. The world state of affairs is you know. So for this set of videos, we will actually be addressing fear and seeing how we can flip the script and turn it into gratitude. So gratitude is a really powerful energy. Whatever we feel gratitude for, the universe, God, source takes note of it and multiplies it, right? So in the comments down below, or in your own time, write 3 things that you are grateful for, flipping the script on your fears. This one might be a little hard because we really have to dig deep. So I'm just going to give an example. I'm going to be a little bit honest, a little bit vulnerable. Please go easy on me. But an example for me, one of my biggest fears is homelessness. It is something that I have dealt with before, unfortunately, and it is something that has caused a lot of trauma for me. So likewise, to flip the script on my fear, I am super grateful for my current living situation beyond belief. I'm grateful I'm living with super kind and generous people. I'm grateful to have a roof over my head. I'm grateful to have meals to eat. I'm grateful to that I have a room to, you know, be in, a foundation to flourish and grow in. I'm grateful that I can have a place where I can provide for myself and my family and my loved ones. I'm grateful that I have this beautiful opportunity to just be able to live and breathe and not be in a toxic environment. So those are my gratitudes. That's me flipping the script on my fears. If you would like to share something in the comments down below, you can, and I do look forward to reading them. So with that being said, y'all, onto your reading. I hope you enjoy. Why, hello Scorpio, and welcome into another love reading. This is a love reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Dominant, and especially Scorpio Venus, okay? So on this side right here, we have Scorpio. This is going to be your energy. Scorpio, this is going to be the energy of the other person. Of course, energy can be flipped, so please place yourself where it resonates. And in the center here, we have the energy of the union itself. These are cards I pulled off camera and meditated upon. Hopefully that's okay. But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and jump right on in, Scorpio. So we're gonna start off first by picking a few tarot cards right here, just to kind of give us an idea of what has happened recently in your love life. So we're gonna go ahead and just pull a few cards. And please, universe, show us the recent past for Scorpio's love life, please, and thank you. Recent past for Scorpio's love life, please, and thank you. Recent past for Scorpio's love life, please, and thank you. And as you can see, we got a few cards that flew out here, so we're just gonna put these in the forefront. I'll place them right here. And then we're just gonna pull 2 more. How about that? So let's see. Okay. Alright, Scorpio, so recent past when it comes to love, we have here the Moon card in reverse, okay? And this came out in the deck with the Queen of Wands, alright? So with these 2 cards in combination, this is kind of telling me, with the Moon card in reverse, there were a lot of things, and perhaps there still are a few things that are, you know, kind of not known to you yet. There are a lot of factors that you just don't know yet. There are a lot of things being hidden from you, things yet to be illuminated, okay? As you can see, we have the 2 towers in the back, so this is kind of reminiscent of the big old tower card in the tarot deck. And so when this card is coming through in the reverse, this is saying, you know, if you are going through a tower-like moment, or if you are finding yourself in a moment where everything kind of feels like it's crumbling and everything's falling apart. Just know that there are things that are happening behind the scenes, things that you don't know, the universe preparing some things, the universe arranging some things for you, likewise, that, you know, may seem catastrophic right now, but there is a purpose to it, okay? Now, Scorpio, you've been handling this energy really well. I feel like this is you. You're coming through as the Queen of Wands. So Scorpio, you're kind of allowing yourself to ride through this energy. Using it as a fuel. You're really discovering yourself, your purpose, what really motivates and fuels you in this life, your passions. You're discovering your creativity. You're discovering, you know, all this stuff that you otherwise wouldn't have discovered were it not for this Tower moment, in a sense. And with the moon coming through in the reverse, this is also a symbol of you kind of going within, reflecting, doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of, you know, shadow work. And my cat just completely wants to join the reading. But yeah, with the moon card, it's also a card of deep reflection as well. So you kind of going within and coming out of this, you know, discovering in a sense who you are, right? Hi, kitty. Nah, you can't come here. Pick up my cat. Do apologize. Anyways, he thinks he can just lay up all on this board and like it's okay, and I'm, you know. Anyways, so the next card that we have for recent past, we have the Five of Swords right here, and this is an indication of some sort of conflict kind of ending, but almost feeling like it's at a standstill, right? It's like you can still feel this conflicting energy, right? It's like everyone had put their swords down, but we still have this one person who's kind of like looking back at everything, picking up the swords and like, you know, not fully trusting that this conflict is over. So there may have been a situation that abruptly ended, or something that kind of just, you know, you discovered something and it just, you know, forced a quick shift in your thoughts and your emotions and your actions, whatever it is. You could have learned something, or, you know, heard something, someone communicated something to you, you could have seen something, and this caused you to kind of, you know, say, you know what, forget it. Either you completely dropped it, let it go and moved on, or you completely dropped it, but, you know, there are still, there could be feelings of animosity, there could be feelings of, you know, unsure if, you know, things have truly ended, right? But it's almost as if you don't truly care. You're kind of just dropping it for now. And we have the Lovers card coming through, so this is saying, you know, you had to make a big choice, whether in regards to love, but something tells me, Scorpio, that you're choosing yourself and your own self-love, okay? So that was the recent past, Scorpio. I'm gonna move my cat once again. Excuse me, baby. Look at him. Blessing the reading coming through. But anyways, so that was the recent past. Now we're just going to go jump right on in, and we're just going to take a look at what we have going on in this dynamic, Scorpio. So the first card we're going to go ahead and reveal is you and your energy. But once again, energy can be flipped, so do place yourself where it resonates. And the card that we have coming through, dear Scorpio, this is Healer of the Ages in reverse. So Scorpio, this is saying that your attitude towards love and just romance in general for the month isn't really focused on love and romance. We are coming through as Healer of the Ages in reverse. So this is an indication that there is some deep healing needed. And Scorpio, I feel like some of you are very much aware of this, and this is a lot of shadow work. Once again, like the moon in reverse said, this is a lot of going within and reflecting and processing your emotions and everything that you're dealing with. Scorpio, it feels like, you know, you're kind of putting love on the back burner, and you're kind of trying to focus on yourself a bit more, trying to focus on healing yourself. And again, like I had said previously when we were looking at the other tarot cards for the recent past, there was a choice with the Lovers card there, and it definitely feels like, Scorpio, you chose yourself and you chose your own self-love. And that's why coming through in your energy is this healing card, right? It's like some of you are on the verge of realizing that you need this healing and are going to make this transition into this choice. And then others of you are already adamantly working on this healing, you know, deciding, I'm gonna put love on the back burner real quick and I'm gonna just focus on myself. So that's what's coming through, okay? Now, the other person, on the other hand, we have the Thinking Woman in reverse coming through for their energy, and Victory in reverse as well, okay? So, with the Thinking Woman in reverse, this can usually indicate that this person is kind of stumped within their own self-growth. So this is where their energy and their focus is in regards to love, and it almost seems like they're kind of mirroring you, Scorpio. They're realizing, you know, their own flaws, their own problems, and, you know, realizing that their own self-growth and their own learning has kind of come to a halt. This is someone who, you know, at present may not be connected to their heart space. They may not be connected with their purpose, with what they're trying to do in this lifetime. They may not just be connected with their feminine energy, since this is the Thinking Woman, okay? And so, you know, this could be a conscious or unconscious thing, but either way, this is something that their energy is naturally gravitating to and that they're going to be working on either consciously or unconsciously. Now, another thing with this card, and I'm all out of breath, another thing with this card is that the Thinking Woman can often indicate a presence of another female who is trying to dissuade this person. So in the reverse, so, you know, this person, this other person, if you're resonating with it being the other person, they could have people talking in their ear, you know, kind of shifting and changing their opinions, making them feel some type of way. You know how it goes. So that's that. Now, if you're resonating with this card for this being you, you might want to look out for people coming through and coming in and, you know, trying to get you to change your mindset, change your ways, change, you know, keep you off track in a way, okay? Now we have Victory in the reverse coming through as well, and so this is also representing that this person kind of just doesn't feel very happy or victorious in their love life. They're kind of feeling like they're at a loss, or they could also kind of be feeling as if they met some type of delay when it comes to love, okay? And so my cat's all up in this reading again. I'm so sorry, you guys. I keep moving him and he just keeps coming back. He really wants to bless this reading, so it is what it is. But anyways, with these two cards coming through, I kind of have a feeling that, you know, whoever this third party is that is, you know, talking in their ear, they could be a big factor in why this person does not feel victorious in their love life, why they feel like things aren't manifesting or going the way they want it to. So there may definitely be a third party situation, entanglement, if you will. I'm gonna move my cat again. Hello. Alright, and so now for the energy of the union. We have the Deceit card and the Temple Path card in the reverse. Okay, so when it comes to this dynamic, it has definitely been thrown off of its divine path, of its divine course. So this could mean many, many things. It could be an indication that someone has fallen into a cycle, a negative cycle, a codependent cycle. One person or the other person could have, you know, slipped up and entered in a cycle that has diverted them from their spiritual journey, from their soul growth, from their spiritual path. Because this is coming in the energy of the union, this can be an indication that right now, at this moment, at present, this union is not really on path for you. This union is not perhaps the best thing for you, okay? This connection could be putting you off path, or in other words, this connection could also just be kind of put off path momentarily, but at present, it's not looking cute. It's not looking like something that's good for either of you, okay? Now, with that being said, we do have the Deceit card coming through as well. And the Deceit card, now this is talking about someone doing something a little shady, a little shifty. There are definitely things still going on that you don't know about, Scorpio. We saw it with the Moon card, and it's popping up again in this union. There are definitely shady things going on. Someone is being deceitful, and honestly, it could be coming... It most likely is coming from this side. I mean, we saw with the third party coming through as well. There is definitely some sort of shady energy, some sort of deceit going on here in this union, and whatever is affecting it is really causing it to kind of, you know, go off path. It's kind of causing this union to be a bit less than what it could be, because with this Temple Path card coming through in the reverse, it definitely feels like at one point this connection could have been something that was very conscious and very helpful to your spiritual journey. But as of late, because of this infiltration of deceitful energy and third-party energy, it just hasn't been the same, okay? And it definitely feels like it's more so for this person to figure out and to fix, not so much you. So Scorpio, you keep doing your thing and working on yourself. You should be good, okay? But that is what we got going on for the energy. So we're gonna go ahead now and pull a few more tarot cards and get a bigger picture. So I got all this cat fur on my little board right here. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm now going to go ahead and pick some cards for intentions and feelings. So Scorpio, what are your feelings and intentions? Okay, we got one card coming right out. Scorpio, feelings and intentions, please and thank you. Okay, wow. So we got some pretty powerful feelings and intentions right here. So first off, Scorpio, what we got here for you coming through as your feelings, we have here the Ace of Pentacles. Scorpio, you just want something sturdy. You just want something reliable, something that is going to last for a long time. And because this is the Ace of Pentacles, this is usually seen as the hand of the divine coming through and giving you something. This can kind of be seen as, Scorpio, you just wanting a miracle, like whatever it is, you just want that one sure thing in this reality, right? That's how you feel, okay? Now, your intentions, however, Scorpio, as a Scorpio does, and as, you know, classic Scorpio energy right here, we got the Death card, and this is your home energy right here, Scorpio. Your intentions are to restart, to be reborn. You're kind of, and like we said in the beginning with the recent past tarot cards, you are in a sense like discovering yourself and rebuilding yourself and figuring out your passions and who you are and working on this healing. And so yeah, Scorpio, before when we said, you know, I felt like this, you're kind of working on this consciously, you're kind of working on your healing consciously. This is coming through, and this is confirming that for me. This is coming through as your intention, and Scorpio, you have every single intention to kind of, you know, come through this a better version of yourself. Whatever situation it is that you are going through, you have every intention to come through a better version of yourself. So that's really beautiful energy coming through on your side. It seems like, Scorpio, no matter how you feel in regards to love, you're not letting it dissuade you or sway you off your path, okay? Which is really good and really beautiful energy to have. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a look and see you know, what they're feeling, how they feel, how they're doing, how you know, what their intentions are and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pick some cards. So, universe, spirit, God, please, I didn't mean to drop that one. Please tell us what this person's feelings and intentions are towards Scorpio, please and thank you. Okay. We'll pick 2 more. Wow, we have a lot of major arcana. Okay, wow. So whatever this person is going through, they're going through it. Let me tell you, like, this is really intense energy. We got 3 major arcana cards here. Major arcana usually have more intense, more powerful energy, despite, you know, even if a card is quote-unquote good or bad in a reading, you can definitely always feel major arcana energy. It's just very intense. Sometimes it feels like a lot of pressure, but it can also feel like a very big miracle, and depending in what way you kind of look at it. Now, for how they're feeling, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is actually quite interesting, with the 8 of Wands coming through in the reverse. So in the upright, this card usually signifies, you know, things happening at a really fast pace, things, you know, just, you know, snap, like they're happening and bam, it's manifested. But coming through in the reverse and coming through as feelings, this kind of indicates that this person doesn't want to move too fast. They kind of want to take a step back. They want to slow down, which is quite interesting, okay? And the reason for this, right under that, we got the Hermit card. So this person could either be feeling like things are happening too fast. Maybe, you know, feelings are developing too fast or not developing at all. Maybe they feel like things are just going too quickly. But this person definitely wants to take it back, slow things down a bit, and, you know, we have the Hermit here. So they have every intention of kind of reflecting and going within and really getting to the bottom of what they're feeling. And the word that I'm getting is like emptiness or hollowness, kind of feeling like there's some sort of void, and realizing that they've been trying to fill it and fill it and fill it and living life really fast and, you know, really fast-paced, I guess you could say. But then realizing that, you know, none of this has been working, and so they're definitely going back in and seeking that internal well of wisdom. So that's what they're feeling and what their intentions are. We also got here, for feelings, we have strength, okay? So how they're feeling about you, Scorpio, somehow something about this dynamic, it does offer them a lot of strength, and I'm getting the word resolve, okay? Whether you and this person are on good terms or not, something about you, Scorpio, really makes this person, I don't want to say want to do better. That's not quite what it is. It's, what is it? It is this feeling of wanting to do better, but it's not like they're wanting to do better for you or that you're pushing them to do better. In a sense, it's like, it's almost as if, Scorpio, you know, you are so strong. You go through a lot. You are the Scorpion. Like, you were born to be this archetype of death and rebirth. And it almost feels like this person kind of sees that. And, you know, whatever effect you have on them in some aspect in their life, they're trying to become stronger. okay? Whether it means fixing themselves or being stronger for, you know, this dynamic, or being stronger for, you know, in whatever reason. It feels more like it's a personal thing for them, but it's definitely something that you've provoked, and I don't think that they'd be one to admit it. But Scorpio, you do play a little bit of a part there in really making them push towards this energy of strength, of bravery, of courage, okay? And then we have the Magician card here coming through right below that. And so this Magician card is, you know, they have every intention of wanting to take control of their life and co-create and make this life something worth living, and consciously, you know, create this life and consciously work on, you know, building and manifesting what it is they want in this lifetime. So Scorpio, it definitely feels like both the energies are kind of mirroring, in a sense that you two are kind of just doing your own thing. You're kind of just working on yourselves, and I love to see it, okay? This is beautiful energy to see in a love reading, because that means that we have some mirroring going on here, and this means that we have two people who are in sync, who are following their gut instincts, and who are going within, okay? So for some of you, Scorpio, this is like just reassurance that they're doing it as well, okay? So that is coming through. Now let's see. Taking a look at... So Scorpio, we're gonna go ahead and pull some cards to take a look at a potential future outcome. And then the very last part of this video, if you would like to take notes, I highly recommend it, because I'm going to go ahead and pull some advice cards, some healing cards. So if you really truly want to implement these lessons and advices into your life, and then, you know, check back in and see how it has positively impacted you, be my guest. I pull these following cards with every intention of putting you guys on your highest path, on giving you this guidance, clarity, and healing. And hopefully by following these advices, you do level up, I guess you could say, your love life. So those are the intentions. But first we're going to go ahead and take a look at just near future. This is going to be within the next 30 days, okay, from whenever you watch this, of just, you know, what we can kind of expect from this dynamic, okay? So what can we expect? The future outcome of this dynamic that Scorpio has with this person. Future outcome for Scorpio and this person, please and thank you. Future outcome of Scorpio and this person, please and thank you. Okay, wow. So Scorpio, we have some really beautiful cards coming through. So we're gonna start with this one right here. We have the Star card, Scorpio. So Scorpio, this card represents wish fulfillment, dreams coming through. This is a positive omen that whatever you are trying to manifest will come into fruition. So this is a really beautiful card to see in a future position, okay? Whatever dreams and desires that you do have for yourself in this self-healing journey and in your love life, this is a really good sign that the universe is delivering, okay? And it is further affirmed with the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is going to come through as well. He may be coming through with a bit of communication, with an offer, an opportunity. Okay, the Page of Swords usually also represents very new, naive, learner, student type energy. Okay, it's not quite like a knight yet. He's not fully trained. He's not fully ready to be a knight yet, right? He's still learning his lessons when it comes to the realm of swords. Swords rules air, so this is our mental, this is our communication, our connection to our mental, our ether, our thoughts. This is the third eye as well. So there will be a lot of insight, a lot of spiritual downloads, but you can also expect some type of communication having to do with this wish fulfillment or with this desire. So what I see this as is if you do have some sort of manifestation that you're working on when it comes to love, this is a surefire sign that you are going to get it. But when you do get it, it may be you know, still in its little early stages. Okay, there may still need to be a bit of work done. I'm getting the words fixer upper, but it's mostly ready for you, and the universe wouldn't have sent it to you if it wasn't perfect in the way it was for you at the time being. Okay, so that's coming through. Another really positive omen we have here, the Six of Wands. Okay, so this represents victory. So a long stretch from this victory in reverse over here. We have the Six of Wands in the upright, so this is representative of a victory, of a win. And so it's just beautiful coming through with the Star card and with the Page of Swords. Okay, and then we have the High Priestess as well. And so the High Priestess represents this, you know, fountain of youth, fountain of eternal knowledge, of wisdom. Okay, she's kind of like the gatekeeper from the divine to the natural world, in a sense. And with this card coming through, it's like coming through as if, you know, it's like a leveling up or an actualization, like you have learned the lessons and the wisdom of the High Priestess. This has to do with your manifestations and the things that you are bringing into fruition in your life. I'm getting the sense that, Scorpio, by the end of this month or this cycle, okay, you may truly feel like you kind of understand, you know, you're starting to really fully grasp and understand what it means to manifest and how to work with the magic in this world and how to truly bend and co-create to whatever you want. And you're kind of realizing why things happen, and you're starting to realize how to point out divine timing, how to point out lessons when you're going through them, how to point out blocks, and how to point out, you know, setbacks, but not the universe saying no, it's just the universe redirecting you. So this is like you becoming way more in tune with everything. Okay, so some really, really beautiful stuff, Scorpio. It seems like there's going to be a lot of growth mentally, spiritually, and it seems like manifestations are going to be coming through. Okay, so that's really beautiful. Now I'm going to go ahead and clear this out, and we're just going to start doing the advice portion of this reading. So if you want, you can go ahead and take out, you know, a pencil, pen, paper, whatever, phone, whatever you're, you know, wanting to take notes on, if you do want to take notes. Okay. Now, one thing that I would recommend is that when I do give the advices, when I do tell the advices of these cards, you take notes and then you write one thing that you're going to do to implement this advice, and then you check back in, you know, after working on it. Check back in, go back to this video after a month, tell me how it went, you know, or, you know, tell me in one of the other videos, just let me know. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're gonna use, these are the Romance Angel Oracle cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull some advice for you, dear Scorpio. So what is Scorpio's advice when it comes to love? Please and thank you. how can Scorpio be on the path of actualizing the utmost love and abundance in their life? Oops. Love advice for Scorpio. Okay, so the first card we have is attraction, and this says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So this actually speaks about the law of attraction. So if you are unfamiliar with that, that is one of the laws of the universe. The law of attraction states wherever your attention goes, energy flows. The concept behind the law of attraction is that we are always manifesting to us everything by way of our thoughts, feelings, and actions, okay? And so the law of attraction states that by putting yourself, let's say if you want to manifest love, putting yourself in the feeling state of love, doing actions that act out in accordance with love, and preparing and making space for love in your life, you are thus attracting love into your life. So as the card says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So that is one of the advices. And I do apologize if you can hear the dog barking in the background. And the next advice we have, Scorpio, is retreat. It is time to disconnect from the world. And yes, this advice is so perfect and it goes in alignment with everything that we have just been saying so far. This card recommends that you really do disconnect for a while and retreat into yourself and really work on yourself, work on your healing, work on finding who it is you are and who it is that you're trying to be and the things that you're trying to accomplish in this life, and really putting all your power and your energy into building this avatar that is you, okay? So that is another piece of advice. And bottom of the deck, Scorpio, you have clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So that would be a great advice. Like, what is it that you are trying to manifest? Write it down. Write it in the present tense. I'm so happy and grateful now that, and then insert your goal. Feel the gratitude for it every day. This is a positive omen that whatever you do choose to manifest is going to be coming to you very soon. And I'm getting that it will be after this period of retreat and healing and manifestation, and it's going to happen so naturally and effortlessly. You're going to kind of move out of this, hermit period of shadow work and healing and self-discovery, and it's going to feel so natural. You're going to move out of it and kind of things will just flow to you effortlessly, okay? So that is another piece of advice. And last but not least, we're going to go ahead and pull some healing oracle cards to see how you can better yourself on this healing journey. And we did have one card just fly right on out, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to read that one, but we're also going to pick another one just in case some of you don't resonate with that. So, okay. So first card out, we had self-love. How beautiful, Scorpio. So once again, in alignment with everything we've been talking about, Scorpio, the biggest thing that you got to worry about is your self-love. So what are you going to do for your self-love this month? What are you going to do every week? What are you going to do every day? You should be self-loving yourself every single moment that you exist. You are your very first soulmate. You are the person that you come into this world with, and you are the person that you leave this world with. So in that sense, how are you loving yourself? Are you treating yourself like your own soulmate or your own best friend? If not, it's time to change that. So what are some things that you're going to do to improve your self-love, okay? Comment down below. Go ahead and tell me. Give some people some ideas, okay? And the next card we have is Wild. Okay, so this card is actually really fun. This card talks about freedom of expression, and it talks about just going out and having fun and, you know, getting out of your comfort zone and doing things that you never done before, putting yourself out there, going crazy, you know, just doing anything to make your soul and your spirit feel free, doing things that would normally scare you, okay, putting yourself out of that comfort zone and allowing your soul, your wild soul, to kind of live this world unburdened and unshackled, okay? So those are your advices, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please leave a comment, like, maybe even subscribe. If not, no hard feelings. I am open to private readings, so you can go ahead. More information on that in the description box below. And with that being said, Scorpio, I wish you guys the best of luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye!